I'm now a high school substitute teacher. I'm engaged. Yeah. I love black cats so much. I wear really long nails and I like bling. Oh, and I dye my hair back and forth from blonde to red.
It looks really good, and the nails are out of this world.
Thanks. And I love the Grinch. Yeah, I do. I really do. Besides Jack Skellington, I think Grinch is probably number one.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. How has creative expression played a role in your well-being and self-discovery?
I've discovered myself by finding my hobbies, style, and not sticking to the norm. I am a non-binary lesbian who longboards, wear long nails, and has their own style. Apparently, I'm supposed to be put in a category due to society standards, but I just consider myself Oshani. Whilst finding myself, I am able to learn how to regulate my emotions and feelings and learn how to communicate. It may look different than others and may not mean verbally though. Journaling, voice notes, and music is what best helps express myself.
About your piece and why it is meaningful to you. So going back to that, the artwork you submitted.
This piece is my life being an open door, but for me to be cautious before walking through it. I deal with my anxiety and depression every day. It's usually never one without the other. They both fuel each other. I am a welcoming person, maybe a safe space for people, but it can be exhausting. It just never shows on my face. All my life, I've been given these characteristics that don't align with who I am as an individual. It's like I've been put on a billboard and now everyone has unwanted opinions and thought on who I am and who they want me to be. All of the names and words told to me from others are now something that play in my head day by day, whether I believe it or not. So I put it all in my artwork to let people know that words do stick. And sometimes when people tell you things about yourself that you may not have known, if you hear it so many times, you start to believe it.
What makes you feel safe and supported in a space / your community, especially as a young queer neurodivergent person?
As a queer neurodivergent individual, Trinity Haven has given and has been really the only place I've been able to be and discover who I am. I can be dark, quirky, and make and correct my mistakes and still figure out who I am without worrying about people judging me. It feels good to be able to meet other people who are similar to me, not knowing who I was and being able to slowly figure it out is creative, creative, especially when coming from a toxic environment. Sometimes that's all people know. I've started therapy, sub-teaching, also changed my name, and am now engaged, all due to a major inconvenience leading me to be here at Trinity Haven. So it's been a big blessing.
I love that. It sounds like this space is let you be who you really are, let you explore, let you make mistakes.
A lot of things that I wanted to do growing up, I wasn't able to do. So then I got older. I'm still kind of stuck in my teen years because I haven't really been able to experience life. But once I moved in here, I was able to meet new people and experience a world outside and especially build a community as being a queer person, because being like with my family and friends, they were not too accepting. So I kind of had to just play this role as someone who I know I really wasn't. And now I'm able to be my true self. So it feels good.
What are the most important things adults can do to create supportive environments for young queer, disabled, and neurodivergent youth?
Be open to mistakes, go in wanting to learn, and be open to change. Sometimes sticking to what you're familiar with isn't always the best option. Not everyone is going to be like you or have similar outlooks on life as you do. Be an open ear, a companion, and be willing to educate yourself. So many people see neurodivergent, queer, and disabled people as weird, messed up, or what some people may say, not so smart. But we are very smart, determined, and able. So just don't judge a book by its cover.
How can adults balance offering guidance while respecting young people's autonomy and their creative process?
Don't force what just isn't there. Not everyone is capable of receiving guidance or help from others. It takes time. Be willing to give input and be supportive, but not pushy or know-it-all. We know our experience, and we can be the only ones to tell our truth however we see fit. Don't try to change us or use our experiences as a personal gain. Allow us to make our own decisions and be independent. This helps at school, at work, in relationships, and overall to just feel happy and to be happy.
Safety. What do you need to be or feel safe?
I personally need respect, a loving and supportive relationship to feel safe. Basic needs, a healthy living environment, and an LGBTQ friendly community. I used to not care about what spaces I entered until I learned more about my identity, experienced the not so welcoming environments, and met people who aren't supportive of me being a queer person and a neurodivergent individual. I won't and don't feel safe if I am not surrounded by people like me, similar to me, or accepting of people like me. Social and emotional safety is a priority and a deal breaker for me.
Yes, it is.